Divine Feminine friends. Um, I'm Jennifer. I'm a mystic, oracle, divine feminine healer, alchemist, shaman, data healer, psychic, oracle. And I'm here today to help you on your journey, on your twin flame journey. So, we're going to do a pick-a-pile today. Had lots of messages coming through already since the full moon last night. And there's a ton of noise in my house and outside my house. So we can just interpret that as there being quite a bit of interference right now. I can hear a truck, a plane, somebody yelling. So I have 3 piles here today. What I think it's about, I haven't looked at the cards yet, is the direction that we're going. Because I laid out this spread with this beautiful opalized fossil shell, which I just love so much. And it's, this spiral is the infinite intelligence and energy. And then I laid these 2 crystals out, this raw amethyst and this clear quartz. I don't think this is Lemurian, but maybe. It's got a 7-sided face over here, which means it's a sender and receiver. So in both directions, and what I'm getting that's coming through, like usual, is how can we release things that are holding our vibration back, and holding our vibration lower. And this beautiful full moon that came through last night with the Sagittarius fire energy, the strawberry full moon, gave a lot of clarity around moving forward for me, and I think a lot of other people, that I have felt very stuck, and I think a lot of especially the DMs, have felt very stuck on how to move forward on this journey, and that maybe our intuition wasn't blocked, but the action that came from our intuition was blocked. And I think that fire energy really helped to push some things to the side. I'm rambling anyway. I just want to let you know that we do, I work with 3 other ladies, 3 other twin flames that do twin flame checks and spirit release therapy clearing. And I will put some information about that if you're interested. It is incredibly beneficial for moving forward. All right, so we have pile 1 with the amethyst, pile 2 with this shell, which I just love so much, and pile 3 with this clear quartz. So, here we go. Work Your Light Oracle, Star Seed. Oh, Pleiades. So I'm Pleiadian. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. Very masculine dragon. Archangel Metatron. He oversees the twins, along with Saint Germain and Lady Portia, who are twins. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Holy moly, pile 1. Such strong energy coming off of these cards. I cannot even handle it. It's really beautiful. Whew. All right, so you may already know that you're a starseed and that you're Pleiadian. You're here to channel high vibrations to uplift humanity. Archangel Metatron is assisting you, and he is overseeing the ascension of the planet. He is illuminating you with his golden orange light as he works with your stellar gateway chakra. Okay, so he's telling you to relax right now. Relax. There's nothing for you to do right now. He has his ascension retreat is over Luxor. Isn't this beautiful that I have this little pyramid here? I also have, I'm just being guided to bring this in for you. I have these beautiful symbols, right, of Horus, who I just love so much, and the pyramid. And I'm getting a strong past life in Egypt connection. All right, so you can ask in your sleep that you are brought to his retreat in Luxor to receive his guidance. Or if you astral travel or you feel comfortable traveling in meditation, you can also do that. He will begin opening doors for you that will accelerate your ascension journey. So, I mean, you have incredible cards here for love. It's so beautiful and so much passion, so much intensity, so much red, and like it says boundless love. Today I open my eyes a little wider and walk a little taller, noticing the world around me is filled with tiny miracles. With this in mind, it's easy to fall in love over and over again with everything from honeybees to neon signs. And while I'm feeling this inspired and this in love, everything else sort of falls into place. So this beautiful little mole rat is telling you that as you connect with source energy and the beauty of life around you and every single day, you draw this, your heart light draws in miracles and love to you. And as you can see, when I was just saying opening new doors for you, it's opening this new door here, right? Right now your heart is a little bit caged up still, but this masculine, has the key right here around his neck to unlock it. And all you need to do is connect with source energy. It's so beautiful. It's intense love. And you may be wanting to do things to make it happen, and you do not need to do things to make it happen. You are now in a time of rapid transition and transformation, so you need to relax. It's 3 different places. It's saying sleep and relax. And as you can see here, this kind of looks like a sleep card to me too. Just rest. And the only other message that's coming through here for me is say what you mean. Okay, so say what you mean here. It's the only card with 2 people in it. Sorry, I had a little interruption. And there is a sword here. There is a little bit of conflict here, and that there may be something, the air might need to be cleared. That's the only thing I'm getting here, is that if you have something that you're dragging on from the past, maybe that's keeping your heart feeling caged up, it may be time for it to be said, right? You have an 18 and a 19. And saying this may be able to let you rest. I am seeing a tremendous amount of clouds, atmosphere, sky, water, in 4 of these cards it's being shown. And you may need to go to a more expansive place for a little while. Like, just take a retreat if you can, for a couple days where you can really connect with open vistas, open land, the water, clouds. Maybe you need to fly somewhere. Only you know what you need. And I'm just seeing that this is being presented to you, that there may be a bit of repetition in your life that needs to be broken. All right, I hope that helped you. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. And if you came looking for reassurance that this is a twin flame and you are in a twin flame relationship where this person's love is very deep for you, that definitely was confirmation. All right, got the shell. All right, if you have a question, this is yes. I equate that with something like the Sun card that is bringing illumination. We're not going to read reversals in this reading. Align your life. Dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. It's so beautiful. I'm so being drawn to pink right now. Yin yang, financial constraints. Ooh. Second chakra, selling out, listening. All right, so you definitely are ascending. This dragon is here to tell you that it is serving you with music. It is helping your chakras align to bring in this beautiful pink heart light. So you can be a vessel of higher love. This may be part of your twin flame mission. So I do see here that you are going through a process of, I'm going to call it elimination in your second chakra, and which you have kind of been selling your creativity and maybe your sexuality short. I think I'm getting a sense from this pile, the yellow dominates down here, that you may have been in a lower vibration sexually, and it's time now to balance that, right? You have the 22 here. It's time to balance that. And you may be having some money issues, but I almost am feeling like on this card that it's like you feel impoverished inside. You feel like you gave yourself away cheaply. And I don't mean that as like you should have gotten like dinner out of it or something. Like you just weren't knowing your worth. And it's time to cut out things that are not in alignment and on the same level as you. And I don't mean level in terms of judgment. I mean spiritual evolution. All right? It's now time to activate your receptive side and become an engaged, intuitive, professional grade listener. So instead of pushing out this kind of masculine energy from your sacral, it's time now to receive as a feminine. So you can hear, but it's also so you can elevate your intuition so that you can sense the emotions of other people. Because you are a person that can give other people love from a very high source. And the Intergalactic Council, which contains Saint Germain and Kuan Yin and Lady Nada and others, like Jesus, are trying to connect you with your deepest wisdom and show you that you are an old soul and a multidimensional being, and that your consciousness is vast and you can bring a great deal of high vibration to this planet, um, especially through your creativity and through your sacral chakra. So you need to balance your masculine and feminine energies, and stop giving yourself away to those people who aren't valuing who you truly are. And that means you have to value and know who you truly are first, right? So we're not going to be a victim and blame anybody else, because it's our responsibility to know who we are, and it's our responsibility to align ourselves with our highest truth. And it's our choice if we do that or not, right? Our free will is saying, you can live a much richer life than this. You can bring much more to the table than this. You don't need to feel like this. You don't need to sell yourself out. And it's going to take you aligning and listening and balancing to get there, right? So you need to align, listen, balance, and then go through it again. Align, this is what I believe. Listen, do the people around me believe what I believe? Do they understand who I am, and are they valuing me? And then balance. Cut away what isn't serving. Balance yourself in terms of how much you give and how much you receive. Keep doing that until you begin to spiral up, right? Like here, spiraling up. Call on these masters to assist you. And then work with some meditation on your sacral chakra. Pull your energy in, right? This could even be with the DM, right? This could even be that, but it could be with other people too, if you're just beginning this journey. This is a very powerful twin flame card, and they will meet you where you are. So right now you are in the driver's seat in terms of the energy that you're bringing into this union. And I do feel like you guys have some contact with each other, and you have more power over it than you're actually believing you do. Oh, that's not the right one. All right. Pile 3. Keepers of the Earth. Oh, beautiful card. Mintonkin, Fire Dragon, Marco, Master Marco, Solar Plexus Chakra, the World in reverse. It's important just because it means the cycle is not over. Sadness, community sadness, and integrity. Okay, so I'm sensing that perhaps this is a little bit lower vibrational than the other two piles. That doesn't mean anything. It's not a judgment. It's just the energy. We are in, you're feeling a bit alone. You are feeling a bit sad. And I am sensing that maybe you don't have anybody to talk about this journey with, which is very isolating. I'm so blessed to have 3 other people I can talk about my journey with, and they understand it, and they're there to support it. So the first thing I'm getting is that perhaps this full moon hit you pretty hard. The fire dragon is here, and they're going to help you burn up the lower energies around you. You can also use the violet flame. If you don't know what that is, just search it up on YouTube. It is the violet flame of Saint Germain. There's also ascended versions of that. It goes up to like the diamond lilac flame and the gold and silver violet flame. Um, so this is telling me right here that you are not feeling all that connected to friends and community that you once had. And your self-worth may have been taking a little bit of a hit from that. That you may have to kind of release yourself from people that you once thought were very close to you. Um, it may even be school, because I see here Marco is working with you. He represents knowledge on the fifth ray of technology and science. That may be the ray that you and your twin will have your mission on. I believe twins have a particular ray that they work on. This could be the fifth ray, which I believe is the blue ray. I think it correlates to the chakra, but I'm not positive on that. And also it would fit in really well with this integrity card and the keepers of the earth card, right? Because he wants people to expand their higher mental abilities and develop spiritual technology for the future, which probably would entail bringing back some of this, what we would call magic from Mintalkin, right? This place similar to what we think of as like Lemuria, but it is beyond that, even beyond that. And it is in essence just completely spiritual, right? Ascended. So you may be keeping technology, you may be holding it in your sacral chakra, in your solar plexus chakra to birth back out into the world. And this would also be why, you're a person of very high integrity, because only someone like that would be allowed to hold such high knowledge. Let me see if I can sense what it is. I do believe it is related to creating realities. I see so much here. She has her paints here. And then I see, these almost look like paintings coming to life. And all of this imagery here is of birds taking flight, angels taking flight, animals, and just things that look like are in her imagination. And I see this huge full moon behind her, and I really am getting a feeling that this, so many images here of fire and moons, full moons, that you are, something is coming to light for you over this, between the full moon and the solstice, that you're not alone. Your ancient ancestors are assisting you in bringing this technology back to the world. This technology that is going to increase our manifesting powers, and that you need to use this fire to really burn up anything that is not in integrity with you, because this feeling of isolation and sadness and being different is really weighing you down. But just know you have a purpose here. You're one of the original light workers. Your soul is very old, and that Marco, if you call on Marco and use the affirmation that I am open to wisdom from the stars, Marco will begin opening communication and connections from other star systems and universes. So you can start bringing this into our world to help us. And it's a really profound, beautiful message. And yeah, let me see if I'm getting anything else. Water may be very soothing for you. You may have a water moon or some water in your chart. Water can bring comfort to you when you're feeling sad. But this card here just says don't settle, you know. Unless you feel like settling is in your best interest, it's time to really move from the core of your being into who you know you are, right? We have a 3 and a 7, which is a 10 that reduces to 1. So really understand that, and here we have an 11, that you are on a path of progression. And if you don't feel like you're fitting in, if you don't feel like you're in the right place, it's just time to let go of those lower energies and use Marco to connect with the Galactic Federation. This is interesting because Saturn is retrograde. And in Capricorn, and that's where the capital of this confederation is. So very interesting. I'm sorry for the coughing. All right, well, that's all I have for you. I hope that makes sense. It seems like a very specific mission, very specific guidance. It's really beautiful. And thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. And I will see you next time.